Arizona winning their first round game over Long Beach State. Kind of a sleepy win for the Wildcats, but hey, that is just what the doctor ordered after being a victim of a 2-15 upset last year. A cool 20-point win, and the Wildcats continue to dance. Here's Dana Jacobson with Omar Ballo.
Umar, you guys were able to finally establish yourselves in the second half. What changed?
Hey, it's our defense, man. You know, we have to play defense because in the first half we felt like we didn't do a good job on defense, and second half we have to settle down, get some stuff, and then that's going to lead us to our offense.
This has to feel better than last year going out as the 2 seed. Two things, how much better, and will you finally have a piece of cheesecake to celebrate?
Hey, this feels good, you know, but we have way more bigger than this. You know, of course we got to take it game by game, but man, we got a long way to go. You know, we are hungry, we're still hungry.
And you'll get that sugar eventually.
Yep, well, that's a goal.
Thanks. Congratulations.
Yeah, the Wildcats are still hungry, but one win. It's all about survive and advance. Matt McCall here in studio to react to this win. Let's start simple. What impressed you most about what you saw from the Wildcats?
Just the balance on the offensive end of the floor. 5 guys in double figures, and really the guard play. I know we just saw Ballo there on an interview, but you think of Boswell, Larson, and Caleb Love. 18 assists between the 3 of those guys and just 2 turnovers. So the guard play from Arizona was absolutely outstanding. The way that that ball was hopping around the perimeter. Me and you were sitting there watching the game. They had 9 points in the first 2 minutes of the game. So it was, look, to overcome this for Long Beach State, to knock off a 2 seed in the tournament when you're a 15 seed, and this really goes for everybody, you're going to have to make a boatload of threes. And Long Beach State just 3 for 17 from the 3-point line. But the guard play from Arizona, when you get that kind of guard play, 18 assists, just 2 turnovers amongst 3 of those guys. How about this? Going into the game, all 3 guys have over 110 assists each. Couple that with the big man inside, this Arizona team is going to be a tough out.
We talk about what wins in March, and everybody's eyeballs go straight to guard play. A guy like Kylan Boswell had a career-high 20 points after just having 11 points in the previous 3 games combined. What did this performance teach you about maybe what they could do for the rest of this big dance?
Yeah, I mean, look, they're gonna make a run through this bracket, in my opinion, and it's going to be what everybody wants to see. Everyone wants to see North Carolina match up against Arizona. They want to see Caleb Love versus old team. That's the storyline. We got a long way to go, but I think we may get it, especially if they're going to continue to play like this. Those 3 guards, absolutely outstanding. Taking care of the basketball, valuing the basketball is a big key to winning games. They don't have to make 13 threes every single game. Just don't turn it over. And when they get that presence on the inside like they did tonight, Ballo, a double-double machine, tough team to beat.
It's going to be a while before we see a #1 and a #2 in the West square off, but both of those teams tracking in that direction. On the other end of things, Dan Monson making a lot of headlines coming in to this big dance, and the fact that he was fired last week. He opens his presser saying he feels like he's in an episode of Seinfeld. Not the way, of course, he wanted it to end, but what did he show you over the last week?
You know, a lot of character, who he is, who he's always been in this business, and I was in a similar situation when I was at UMass. Got let go with 2 games left in the season, elected to finish the season. We went on a little bit of a run, won 4 straight games, got to the quarterfinals of the A10 tournament before losing to Dayton, essentially on 1 possession. But it's tough. It's difficult. It's more difficult for your staff, too, not knowing really the unknown of what's next for everybody within your program. But he showed a lot of character to want to finish this thing out. To me, just speaks who he is and who he's always been in this business.
You can tell, too, by the way, that his team responded during their run in the conference tournament. But next up for Arizona, you've got the winner of Dayton and Nevada for a shot at the Sweet 16. And you know these guys, Matt Norlander, Gary Parrish, will have you covered on the Eye on College Basketball podcast with all the recaps from today and every day throughout the tournament.